Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We have already started here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Maradona. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Romelu Lukaku, his physical characteristics are very impressive. They're always likely to attract the most attention, of course, but for me, it's not just that he's big and he's quick, it's his willingness to go direct with the ball at his feet, to take his man on, be brave and just head for goal. That's what makes him quite lethal.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. This is promising. He's cut it out. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Maradona. Sporting Braga getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Baggio. Deco. For Iniesta. And here's Maradona. Deco going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe hits one! Goal! Braga! And it's Braga who take the lead!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Sporting Braga have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Schneider, Neymar. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Maradona. And he's being shifted off it. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Baggio. Rodri.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this Mbappe! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Sporting Braga are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they're quick to get it back. Some resolute defending there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Steaming on goalwards. Schneider. And it's Neymar. Rodri. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance!
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Deco with a real chance here. Roberto! Oh, it's come off the upright. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
A case now of complete control. And the first half is done, so you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Sporting Braga are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Mbappe. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's through, it's 1-on-1. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the...
Chance! Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Roberto Baggio really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's good running with the ball. Oh, played right into his path. He is through here! Vardio. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's just beyond his reach. And that is a little undercooked. Conte. Pedri. And it's Maradona. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shapes to shoot! In he goes again! Sporting Braga with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that one's going nowhere. And now they can spring out of defence. Hakimi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gravenberch. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. First quarter of an hour gone. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gravenberch. Now that's well seen too. And it's Maradona. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And here's Baggio. Some really good ball movement. Musiala.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gravenberch. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a good spell of possession, this.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Great chance! It's there! They are right back in business!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Tchouaméni. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. No way through. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. Deco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Albert. He's found a way through. Albert! Musiala. And Hakimi. Musiala. Gravenberch. Musiala. And here's Nunez. And Gravenberch. Spread out to the left. Tchouaméni. And that's been drilled in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Pass somewhat off target. Gravenberch. Roberto Baggio does have his name on the score sheet, of course. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's picked his way through. Roberto Baggio. And the shot! He's delivered all right! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Sporting Braga take the lead. Gravenberch. Plays it in low. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Albert. And Maradona. Albert. He's got away. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Gravenberch. And that could set him on his way. And that interception was most... And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Maradona gets through on his own. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Great hit! He's got a goal! Back to within one! Interesting! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on.
Can he finish? He scored!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Vardiol gets across and deals with it. And it's Maradona. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Gravenberg. Chouameni. Deco. Costa Curta. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Saliba. Albert. 60 minutes played. Musiala. Ruben Dias. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Roberto Baggio. Conte. Sporting Braga looking to pass their way through. Chouameni. And Madsen. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good-looking ball. Conte. Albert. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Baggio. Pedri! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. So, third corner of the game. Deco with the short one. Shot at goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Costa Curta put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Roberto Baggio. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gravenberg. Madsen. That is good alertness. Conte. Deco. That is good strength. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Costa Curta. And it's Baggio. And Vardiol. Gravenberg. No, he's not getting past him there. Pedri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 20.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Deco. Número 13.
Kimmich
Número 4.
succumbs to the pressure,
Número 17. Número 23.
and they're quick to get it back.
Número 18.
Rodri,
Iniesta. Número 16.
and it's Ruben
Vamos
Neves.
a uma substituição.
And he welcomes it in. So, what can they make of this? Araujo, Bernardo Silva, Fernandes, Hakimi, Darwin, Mbappe. There's the shot! Matson, Bernardo Silva. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ruben Neves. That's been cut out, well played.
Vamos ter 3
Board shows
minutos
there
de
will be
compensação.
3 extra minutes. Oh, good ball. Ruben Dias does well to get it back.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Iniesta. That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Roberto Baggio claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And back to the goalkeeper. It's Figo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Luis Figo, now there's a class act.
I can't disagree with that.
Well, he loves to roam across advanced midfield positions, but his most natural position is on the right side, where he uses a very clever brain to go and create.
Rodri. Nedved.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Jordi Alba, and that's gone loose. Jordi Alba got a long way forward to join the attack. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And he's lost his man here. Roberto Baggio. Albert. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Tar.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And it's Figo. Nedved.
This is actually quite a courageous move.
He rises! Oh, that's neat. Flashes it up. Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Maradona. Nedved. Now that's well seen too. Albert. And here's Baggio. Passing nice and neat. Shanghai Shenhua applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because...
Up he goes! It's there! First blood drawn. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Tar gets it away. Jordi Alba.
Oh, really well played.
Conte. Deco. Albert. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And it's Deco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Deco cuts a frustrated figure. Real chance! Jordi Alba. Oh, what a pass! 5 minutes till the break. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Deco. Roberto Baggio. And the shot! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Sporting Braga get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Sporting Braga have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Iniesta. Iniesta. Good purposeful running this. Albert. Maradona. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Vigo.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Sporting Braga come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Sporting Braga head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Albert. Now it's Maradona.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cafu. And it's Maradona for Iniesta. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Kante has given away a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Collier. Albert. Maradona. Platini. Over to the left. Chance to shoot now. Brilliantly cut out.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Deco. Deco going face-to-face with his great rival.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts.
Oh no, what has happened here? And he's... and the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And for a moment, time stood still.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Jordi Alba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lênnn. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rodri. And it's Jordi Alba. Oh, super find. Figo. And the cross comes. He's got tall. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Baggio. Conte. Deco, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Baggio. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He is through here. Oh, what has happened here? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's good running with the ball. Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saliba. And it's Maradona. Showing great feet there. Steaming on goalwards. Maradona has got himself a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Great chance here from position A1. Roberto Baggio! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. And he is just ripping it up. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And here's Bale. Bale has been caught there, it's a foul. There's obvious upset over that challenge, you can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Deco. Rodri simply refused to be outdone there. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great chance! They've scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Albert! Well seen, saw that. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Roberto Baggio, gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to their style and turned this right on its head. This is a tremendous win.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alaba calmly anticipates. That's a throw. Williams. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Morata stood his ground strongly. And he cuts out the supply. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Morata was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nico Williams, he's picked his way through. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, important interception. Rodrigo. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri, picked out brilliantly. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Vinicius Junior. And he was alert to it. Morata. It's Pedri. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Mbappe. Fabian Ruiz. And he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Alaba. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Morata really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pedri. And here's Morata. Well, played right into his path. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Valverde. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Zubin, he's gone for it! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And we have our very first corner. Goal, Spain! So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game.
Mbappe! Oh, well played, well played. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Back would it go. Vinicius Junior! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has... oh, he's taken it. Pedri. Zubimendi. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2, then. Nice interception, well timed. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Carvajal. Looking for options for movement. He's found the way through. Williams. There's the hit!
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
And the finish! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior, Al-Kubasi. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Spain head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Fabian Ruiz. He won't be happy with that one. Pedri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That pass has been well intercepted. Alaba gets over and intercepts. Mbappe. Bellingham. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Just wouldn't stay down for him. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Pedri. Oh, good take in a good area. Now that is commitment to the cause. Spain have the chance to go the other way. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Pedri. Nice ball, and he might be... Has a goal! Chouameni. Pedri, and he's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Spain have their third corner. They've played it short. Pedro Porro, looking for the runner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Pedri, spread it left. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Pedri. Great chance! And again! Goal! Spain! And they've got their lead back. Morata duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Spain choosing to make the first change. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Rodrigo.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oyarzabal. Now it's Pedri.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bellingham! Oh, that is rather wayward.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe! He's a sharp little ball here. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Morata. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Bellingham. Spain can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal hurtling down that right flank. He is through here. Great defending, strong and determined.
Spain can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He can run onto that. Oh, great chance! It's Morata! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Pedro Porro. 2 minutes to be added on. That's that, the end. Spain proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Chance here to counter. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf.
Kvaratskhelia! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's not got that quite right. Fires from distance. Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he get it through? He's got away. Hakimi does really well there, strong defending. Oh, it's Dembele. And it's Dembele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's in plenty of space here. Vinicius Junior. Goalkeeper's ball. Kvaratskhelia. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Tchouaméni does really well to win the ball there. Valverde. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options. And the shot! Madrid with the corner, they're first. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's shooting! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Fabian Ruiz. Oh, nicely intercepted. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham bops him off it and wins back the ball. Kvaratskhelia. Good pressure, determined, intense. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gonzalo Ramos. Bellingham. Lucas Vazquez. Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Decent hit! Goal! The breakthrough strike!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Now that's well seen too. Vitinha, and the counter-attack could be on for Paris Saint-Germain. And here's Dembele. Vitinha. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia. Gonzalo Ramos. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Mendy. For Valverde. Rodrigo. Bellingham. It's a good chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter.
And it's half-time here. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
Se ruega a nuestros espectadores que no pierdan de vista a sus hijos durante el partido.
And the action is back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
They've played it short. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, taken with style. The second half sparks straight into life. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure.
Great hit! They've done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Valverde, he is through here. Mendy gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. Vitinha, and the pass is intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. Can he finish? They've scored! Back within 1. They have them in their sights again. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be... Shot at goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now the ball's gone astray. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's a big chance! Sticks it away!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been...
He's got the shot away! No mistake! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Bellingham, can he get onto this? Bellingham.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Stood up well to him there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Paris Saint-Germain are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Bellingham! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lênnn. Oh, super find. Zaire Emery. Can he spark a counter here? Doué. Lênnn.
Paris Saint-Germain need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mendy. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly...
Can he finish? And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
all square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And he will. Has a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there goes the final whistle.
Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
Kvaratskhelia taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away?
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
We have already started here. Gullit was alert to the possibility. There's the hit!
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true.
It's Basho! Pirlo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Always onto this. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Vieira. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Vieira. He's got away. Vieira! And that would have been some goal.
Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Sporting Braga have the chance to go the other way. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Maradona.
Iniesta. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Still goalless. Really fierce, close defending. Messi.
A player who needs no introduction.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Baggio. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Roberto Baggio. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Maradona.
Iniesta.
Now it's Roberto Baggio.
Pull it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Maradona.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Elber.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the shot! They've scored!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Tottenham have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Deco.
And the ball's a good one here. And it's Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Passing nice and neat.
Ball played for Conte. Roberto Baggio.
Can he put it away? He scored! They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Cafu. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Looking for options, for movement. And he's managed to get free. Rafael Leao! And he's there to get it away. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Owen.
Deco.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
He's picked his way through.
Hits one!
And the first 45 minutes are up. Sporting Braga head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score, real chance!
Just a whisker away.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Now it's Roberto Baggio. Maradona.
Pirlo.
Messi. Roberto Baggio. Deco. For Iniesta.
Oh, what a ball he's in here! Can he finish?
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Tottenham are looking to go forward now.
And it's Deco.
That's an excellent interception. He's in here!
Albert! Oh, another save.
This is their second corner of the game.
And it's been taken short. Deco. Maradona. Iniesta.
Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Backward it goes.
Vieira is going to run down the left wing. Cafu.
Stood up well to him there. Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Rafael Leao! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
And it's Maradona.
Oh, no joy this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Owen. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Pirlo with a real chance here.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 20. Número 15. Deco. Número 18. Iniesta. Número 4. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 17. Número 13. Número 23. Número 16.
Messi. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And here's Baggio. Good read, needed to be.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Sporting Braga clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's onside. And Owen!
And the pass is intercepted.
Owen!
Oh, glorious! That is a special one!
A finish of true class. Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully. Roberto Baggio. He's got the shot away!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Out of play for a throw.
Looking for the run. Pinches it off him. Great defending, strong and determined. Sporting Braga
Are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Five minutes left on the clock. No, he's not getting his way this time.
Maradona.
Pedri.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Now that's well seen too. Costa Curta. And it's Baggio. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. He's going to be disappointed with that. Saliba calmly anticipates. That is good alertness. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Pedri.
Maradona.
Sporting Braga looking to pass their way through.
Oh, nice touch.
Could be danger here.
And that's it.
Sporting Braga perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Sporting Braga, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looking for the runner. Now it's Eto'o. And he's managed to... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And that's been won straight back. He's played him through. Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bastoni. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So
it's Eto'o! And he's following up! And it's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Sporting Braga are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Taken back almost at once. This is promising. And he's had a hit! Quality ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Roberto Baggio. Albert.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Cafu.
Sporting Braga are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
Shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. That's good defensive concentration.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Maradona. Figo. That has been cut short. And that's another good win of the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is expertly dealt with. Figo finds himself offside. Now he's off and running. Now it's Messi. He can run onto that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Albert. Rodri. And Maradona. Now it's Deco. He's found a way through. Deco going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's delightful. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Figo. He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
Nesta cuts out the pass. Roberto Baggio just eases him off the ball. Thuram does well to get it back. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Roberto Baggio! And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And he's intervened well there. And he cuts out the supply. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Eto'o. Cafu. Fiddles it through, and the flag has stayed down. That's a decent clearance. Picked out Mbappe! Now that is commitment to the cause. And this could be the final action of the first half. He gets big! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And it's half-time here. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Sporting Braga can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Iniesta couldn't squeeze it through. Deco. Maradona. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as they're going to go. No, that's been intercepted. Bastoni cuts it out. Deco. Good spot, he's seen the run. Bellingham. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Roberto Baggio. And it's Baggio. Deco. Sporting Braga looking to pass their way through. There they go, hunting in packs. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Brilliantly cut out. Great chance! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Sporting Braga grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Albert bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Looking for options. It's Figo! They've got to be quick to recover this. In he goes again. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Maradona. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
He's going for goal! He's got away with one there. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
The pass has gone astray. He's gone for goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Deco. Cafu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 20. Número 18.
Maradona.
Número 15.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Sporting Braga are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
There's the shot!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mbappe! And it's Maradona. Might be danger here. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 6. Número 11. Vão dar os seus lugares a... Número 22. Número 2. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Oh, bang on target.
Mbappe gets over and intercepts. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's a quick one. Cafu. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's being shifted off it. Rummenigge. And it's Figo. Now it's Maradona. Ruben Neves. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Driving on and making good progress. Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram makes the interception. And it's Figo. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Thuram. Bellingham. Pullet. And here's Mbappe. Beckenbauer gets it clear. And that's it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people. Valverde! And again! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Valverde. And here's Rodrigo. Lucas Vázquez. And that interception was most necessary. Lucas Vázquez, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Rodrigo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Spain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chance! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Alaba with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Yamal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in, surely! Can he finish? Deftly out wide. Pedri. Rodrigo. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal. Works it forward. Can he latch on to this? Valverde. Tchouaméni. Oh, this is a great position. And in Bellingham! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And it's Alaba. Oh, great ball! Spain have the chance to go the other way. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Rodrigo looking understandably energised after his goal. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Fabian Ruiz, and they win it back again.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rodrigo, big chance! Goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And that is expertly dealt with.
Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rodrigo.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Fabian Ruiz.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. And that interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He'll fancy himself from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Mbappe! Madrid have their second corner now. Zubimendi can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played. That's good running with the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's neat. And he has been fouled there.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fabian Ruiz. Defending was strong and firm. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Oh, nice touch.
They want to be quick to recover this. Yamal has got himself a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So the perfect chance to get one back. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for it. Oh, he's hit the bar! Pedri. Morata is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. This is the time you need that pace.
And he was quick to react. Not the most accurate pass. Rodrigo looking to run onto it. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. So, what can they come up with here? Fabian Ruiz.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Yamal.
72.306 espectadores.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He might be in here! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Courtois catches it safely. Pau Torres spots it and intercepts. Pedri. Now the finish! Really well taken goal.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here.
He's had it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Valverde is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid have their third corner. And he's there to clear it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Yamal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Spain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Now it's Rodrigo. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's... Mbappe! Zubimendi.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well read, nice interception. Alaba. Valverde. That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He could be in here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 23, el
Eder Militao,
Modric,
Rodrigo.
un cambio de jugadores.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's picked his way through. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nico Williams. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the number on the board is 3. Rodrigo. And that's it. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Spain never really got into this game. I think
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Tries a shot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Rodrigo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third. And the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, it seems. He just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
OK, interesting. Vinicius Junior. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Lucas Vazquez made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Filling in numbers sharp and uncompromising. Threads one in. De Paul. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's had a hit! And we have our very first corner. Valverde deals with that comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Sorloth, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Valverde. And here's Alvarez. De Paul. Now it's Sorloth. Oh, that's nice. No way through. Jimenez. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Mbappe. And he's onside. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And now they can spring out of defence. Griezmann. That's Sorloth. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barrios. De Paul. Carvajal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Griezmann. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. Great hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Jimenez gets rid without sophistication.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alaba calmly anticipates. Rodrigo. Mbappe has a goal!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. De Paul. Barrios. Alvarez. He's goal! Oh, that's not going to count, and we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Jimenez cuts it out. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair. 0-0 at the break. Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, super ball! Now it's Bellingham! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Llorente. De Paul. Surlot.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Alvarez. Now it's Rodrigo. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Barrios. Gets his pass away. Well-timed, excellent interception. Molina gets across to intercept that. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.649 espectadores.
Lênnn does well to get it back. Griezmann. Out Surlot. Pablo Barrios. And he's searching through. Can he put it away? Oh, that was no routine save.
Surlot is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Llorente. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham. All Black can pick that up. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. De Paul. Pablo Barrios. Valverde. Rodrigo. And it's Lucas Vazquez. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Griezmann. Barrios. That's Surlot.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, what a chance! They've done it! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 6.
Oh, given away. And he's Lênnn. Now the finish! They've scored! That is remarkable!
remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Alvarez!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rodrigo. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Nice ball, and he's in here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Nice interception, well timed. Oh, super find. He's got space in the area, and he's certainly onside here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Correa. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. A real chance if he can get through. Aims beyond the defence. Keeper's ball. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Lênnn. Valverde looking understandably energised after his goal. And the referee brings it to a close. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Valverde could try cutting inside here. Bernardo Silva puts his foot on the gas. Ake promptly onto that, and that is that. There's a sharp little ball here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that's fabulous. Bernardo Silva.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Ake kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. That's an excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bernardo Silva. Here's Haaland. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rodri. Chouameni wins the duel this time. Valverde. Oh, this is a terrific run. Valverde! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Now it's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. Approaching the half-hour mark. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he welcomes it in. Rodrigo! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Mbappe. Not the most convincing of passes. Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. Here's Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. He's been picked out. The pass has gone astray. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Akanji. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
And here's Haaland. Haaland! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Alaba. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Rodrigo. And he's managed to get through. Bellingham! And the referee brings the first half to a close. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start. Mbappe! Gundogan. Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alaba gets across and deals with it. Vinicius Junior. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, super ball! And the shot! And he's done it!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Rodrigo! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rodri, down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Tchouaméni. Valverde. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. He's gone for goal! And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Now there's Haaland! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, what has happened here? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pinches it off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ake cuts it out. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Gundogan. No, it's Gundogan. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Rodrigo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bernardo Silva. Foot in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's intervened well there.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Bellingham. Oh, that's a very decent ball, Matt.
Rodrigo!
Sticks it away! And with that goal comes comfort. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 4.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That has ended up in no man's land. McAtee.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And he's one-on-one, surely! He's got the shot away! They are rampant! And they are cruising away!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And now he has two. Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The ball has bounced loose now. McAtee.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Driving on and making good progress. Tchouaméni with the foul. Stones. Foden. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodrigo. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's gone backward here.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. He's in space and looking for options. Tchouaméni. Decent hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rudiger. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's picked his way through. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bellingham. Rodrigo. Now the finish! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great footfalls. That has gone down a treat.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Shot could be on. Eder Militao did well to stay calm there. And it's Lucas Vazquez. And the shot! Sticks it away! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Valverde. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Valverde! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Madrid are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mendy. That's the throw. And that could set him on his way. And he cuts out the supply. Madrid applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific.
Valverde.
Now it's Bellingham. Oh, no joy this time. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's a good spell of possession, this. Madrid looking to pass their way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vinicius Junior. Valverde.
It's Bellingham.
Valverde.
Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe.
2 minutos de descuento.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Valverde.
Mendy is fouled. Alaba. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. And here's Rodrigo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Vinicius Junior could move up a gear here. Valverde. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Carvajal. Rodrigo. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, not quite. Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? Back into the middle. And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
La asistencia este partido asciende a 71.600.
That's been cut out, well played. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. It's a quick one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Vinicius Junior being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tchouaméni. Now it's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Deftly done.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Rodrigo. Tchouaméni. Just about up to 75 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rudiger calmly anticipates. This might spell danger.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's been shifted off it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Interesting ball. Oh, he's... Mbappe! It's
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8. El dorsal 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 17.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Oh, super find. Now Mbappe.
He's got the shot away! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Mbappe! He's played him through.
Carvajal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. Mbappe!
Good save, keeper read that well.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe finds himself offside. Valverde, Mbappe, there's no flag, Mbappe! Koundé can get it clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pinches it off him. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. That is a brilliant interception. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Eder Militao did well to stay calm there. Rodrigo, still goalless.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Bellingham. Chouameni.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a fabulous... Can he finish? Goal! France!
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive.
And a shot!
France with the corner, they're first.
They've played it short.